최근 정찰풍선 사건을 포함하여 미국과 중국의 갈등이 최고조인 가운데 한국이 몇 년 전부터 독자적이고 자주적인 행보를 보여 중국은 화가 단단히 난 상황입니다. 자국 내에 한국의 반도체 등 모든 핵심 산업들의 기술 통제 카드까지 쓰면서 본인들의 손해를 감수하면서까지 한국에 복수하고 싶어 하는데요. 그렇다고 대놓고 한국의 문화 등을 통제하고 금지하기엔 중국 내에서는 몰래 한국 영화나 드라마를 보는 한국 문화에 심취한 중국 시민들이 너무 많아져 중국 당국은 이러지도 저러지도 못하고 있습니다. 즉 한국에게 화는 나고 보복은 하고 싶어서 제 살 깎아먹기 등 별의별 수를 쓰는데도 한국에게 효과가 없어 답답해하는 상황입니다. 이렇게 전쟁 후 세계 최빈국에서 약 50년 만에 주요 강대국들과 어깨를 나란히 하게 된 한국의 저력은 무엇일까요? 펜실베니아 주립대 샘 리처드 교수는 한국이 전혀 다른 두 가지에서 압도적으로 세계 1위를 달성한 것을 예로 다음과 같은 강의를 하였습니다.
Most popular type of liquor or spirits, right? Not beer or wine, in the world. What do you think?
I would say vodka, probably.
Vodka? Dude. Because the Russians, that's all they do is drink? What do you say? Vodka? What do you say? Dude, what is it? What's that? Can you not see? Can you someone read the screen? What do you say? Vodka? So, you know. All right, listen. It seems unanimous that the answer is vodka. However, by far and away, the answer is C. And how many? So here's a question. We're living in a college town where it seems like one of the favorite pastimes is drinking. How many of you have never heard of soju? Raise your hands. In a college town, the primary hobby is consuming alcohol. Look, spirits, of the brands of spirits, brands like Smirnoff vodka and Beefeater gin and that sort of thing, of the brands of spirits, 2 of the top 3 brands of spirits that are consumed in the world are brands of soju. The number 1 spirit or liquor in the world is soju. It's a brand of soju. Number 2 is Smirnoff vodka. Number 3 is another brand of soju. And soju is like this pure, it's like moonshine. It's the equivalent of moonshine. It tastes like rubbing alcohol, in my humble opinion, but I don't want to diss the Koreans in particular in here. But soju. And it's really fascinating to me that, especially in a place where drinking is such an important pastime, that we don't know that, and so many of you have never heard of soju. Never even heard of it. 2 of the top 3. Which means if we don't know that people around the world are consuming soju in such massive quantities, something very simple, especially for us since we're experts on consuming alcohol here. If we don't know that, what makes us think that we understand anything else about, let's say, China or Korea? Okay, next one. Who can tell me what that means? Who can tell me what those 2 numbers are? Who knows what those 2 numbers are? Dude, hang on. Before you answer, do you know what the 2 numbers are for sure? What do you think they are?
Number of babies, newborns in a day. Yeah.
Dude, come on, man. Someone's got to know what these 2 numbers are. Nobody? If there's an American in here who knows this, I will give you bonus points. I will take your first quiz for you. You probably don't want that to happen. Nobody knows? No one can even guess? Dude. No, viewership for college football games. No, man. Anybody want to guess? Dude. Dude, what is it?
It was for a music video.
Yeah, by who?
I don't know.
Do you know? What is it? Do you know what it is? Here, can you pass it?
Was it the YouTube video like views that it was the new record for 24
Dude, exactly.
hours.
Next slide, bro. And there's the band. So they surpassed in 24 hours, my friends. In 24 hours, they surpassed the record set by All-American Taylor Swift with 45 million views, downloads and views, or listens, however you want to say, of their song. Like whatever the hit song is. Dude, 45 million in 24 hours. Taylor Swift's record was like 43 and a half. How many have ever heard of this band? How many have never heard of this band? Never heard of them. Who's Korean in here, by the way? Wait, who's Korean? Who speaks Korean? I need help real fast with something. Dudes. So, can you pass that down? Yo, bro, so how do you say the second word? Is the second word boys? Is that what it means? Can you just pronounce that?
방탄소년단.
Wait, hang on. Yo, be quiet. We want to hear this. Dude, you just like it's important to understand bands, people like Taylor Swift and all. You want to know who these guys are.
I mean, it means like bulletproof guys. Yeah,
Bulletproof guys.
pretty much, yeah.
So Bangtan means bulletproof,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
And guys, how do you say the second word?
소년단, that's like a boy group.
Boy, it's like it means boy group.
I guess literally, yeah. Yeah, I would
Yeah?
say so. Yeah.
Bulletproof boy group. Look at those guys, man.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Dude, have you ever seen them, by the way?
No, not live.
Yeah? All right. Dudes, listen. It's striking to me that we live in a very insulated world that we live in. And one of the things that I want to do in this class is bust us out of the insulated world. Around the world, these dudes are shattering records, and the vast majority of you never even heard of them because we live in this place, like this sort of tunnel. The vast majority of Americans, and if you all haven't heard of them, the vast majority is certainly of other Americans. Next slide, bro. Okay, so we're going to talk about Asian cool today, because Asian, as that guy's shirt right there says, and he's clearly cool because he's black cool. Asian is the new cool. So that's what we're going to talk about. And it seems like y'all don't know much about Asian cool, because go back. Can you go back one? Because a lot of people think if they could get 45 million downloads in 24 hours, there's a lot of people around the world who think they're cool. And that matters. If you want to call yourself multicultural, if you want to think about yourselves, if we want to think about ourselves as citizens of the world, if we want to think about ourselves as educated, if we want to walk out into the world as Penn State students and be competitive in a global market, those of you in particular who are studying business and studying finance and studying marketing, and you want to go out and you want to get those finance jobs making a shit ton of money and all that kind of stuff, if you don't know things like who these guys are, you're not going to compete in the world that is emerging. You just are not. It's a different world, y'all. If you want the edge, this is the stuff you got to know. This is where it is. It's the global marketplace. Man, this is a more low-hanging fruit, like soju. Like
오늘도 끝까지 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 바쁘시더라도 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 월드 내비게이션이었습니다. 감사합니다.